Hey guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here, and a lot of you guys have been asking me how I'm doing, and I thought I would just do a very quick video explaining to you what's going on and also show you what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. So, I've been really doing well with trying to eat. I've been messing up with, eating every 3 hours, but I'm trying to eat healthy, so hopefully that helps. So, I haven't been doing very well. I'm still not doing very well. I'm even more upset now because a friend of mine who I've had for like 5 years, I was trying to reach out to talk to this person because I was having a hard time and I just wanted to talk. Like, honestly, talk about babies, talk about whatever. And this person just took my words totally wrong and blocked me on Facebook and really hurt my heart. Um, so, and what I get upset about is that people think that I'm not sitting here working my butt off to get better. I'm out every day doing what I need to do to better my life, and this person must think that I'm sitting here in bed all day long just crying or feeling sorry for myself, and it's totally, totally wrong. Totally not even the case. And I don't want anybody feeling bad for me, and I don't feel bad for myself. I'm not sitting here feeling bad for myself. I'm seeing problems that are coming about, and I'm trying to find solutions or answers to the problem. That's what I like to do. So if there's a problem, I like to try and fix it. So I have a lot of issues right now, a lot of problems, and one of them is my bipolar. I mean, you can take your pick what problem I have. We have, from physical health to that can affect you mentally, to exercising affects your bipolar. I've never exercised really like this before, so I didn't know that this could create mania, and it does. To grief, to the transition, everything, all the above. I mean, I'm sticking hormones in my body that is making the chemical imbalance in my brain crazy. And I feel crazy. And I don't like the feeling of feeling crazy. Um, but knowledge is power. And by knowing that you're feeling this way and knowing that it's the bipolar or something that's causing it and it's not you, you're not feeling like yourself, then you know that you can go and reach out for help, and that's what I was trying to do. But so on top of really having a hard time, and I tried to reach out to a friend, and being totally rejected like this really just totally hurt. I mean, she doesn't want me to contact her in any way, and for me, what's sad is that if you can't handle me, if you can't handle the bad times, how are you supposed to be able to handle the good times? Like, if you can't be there for the bad times, then you can't be there for the good times. And it's sad because this is only temporary. This is not something that's going to happen. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not dying. I'm not, yes, I may have feelings, but that doesn't mean you act on those feelings. And that's important. And I'm hoping that by me showing you guys how I handle myself and how I feel and how my struggles, I'm hoping that it reaches somebody who goes through that same thing and is like, okay, this person went through all this and came out okay. I want to be just like that person. I want to be able to be strong like that person. So I'm hoping by advocating this, that I can help people around the world that suffer with what I suffer with, and hopefully that this is what I'm here for, is to help educate other people what they can and cannot, what they can do. I mean, the only person that's going to help you is you. And that was the other thing too, is this person's thinking that I'm just making excuses and I'm not taking her advice. Everything that she said is exactly what I was already doing. Just because I wasn't telling her what I was doing or not doing, I wasn't sharing that with her. I wasn't telling her what I was doing. I mean, I'm swimming, I'm, talking to doctors, and that's the other thing that was really upsetting to me is she doesn't believe in mental illness. She doesn't believe in counseling, and you know what? You have to have a mental illness to believe in that kind of stuff, I guess. But I'm also in counseling for my transition too. I mean, I'm seeing two different counselors, you know, between the bipolar and the grief and the, um, you know, and the transgender stuff. I mean, I need a lot of counseling if I want to stay out of the hospital. And, you know, I thought that maybe I wasn't eating right and that's why I was feeling bad. And I'm trying to take the initiatives to, you know, do better. My mom knows, everybody knows what's going on with me. And, you know, she's like, you're being tortured. Your body's torturing yourself. And also, I feel really sick where I live. Like, this place is making me sicker. I last night had like the worst anxiety attack ever coming home. I was crying before I can even get into the house. I have to take medicine the second I walk in the door. I mean, I actually have to bring the medicine with me now because that's how bad the anxiety is at this point. Your home shouldn't feel that way, and I get more anxiety thinking about moving because it's like that I've already moved too many times, and I'm getting more anxiety on that. So I know I don't do well living alone. I can't go back and live with my mom. I don't want that to even be an option. But, you know, also trying to learn to like yourself, too. I mean, these things don't happen overnight. You know, this person's just like, move on, get over it, and that was more hurtful than anything else, because if you understood me, you would understand, or if you knew me and you respected me and you were a good friend to me, then you'd be supportive and giving me positive reinforcement. I mean, I was literally suicidal, and this person was being so nasty and mean to me that it made the situation so much worse. I then shut down, and I just kept taking medication until I went to sleep that night. And it took a lot of medication to get me to go to sleep that night, and to wake up the following morning and to not even have any, you know, not feel tired, not feel like dragging or whatever. And I took a lot of medicine that night. I was just like, wow, am I manic? Like, I'm actually getting manic again. So, you know, we started taking an antipsychotic this week, hoping that that would help. And I really don't want to go back on the medicine I was on before. I thought that maybe it was the antipsychotic that was making me feel the way I did before, and it wasn't. It was the Tegretol. And the sad thing about it is I was on Tegretol for so long, but my thought is between being on testosterone, which is changing the chemicals in your brain, is my body not reacting to it the same way it was before. So that's also a thing. So I'm not going to contact this person. This person doesn't want me to contact them. They threatened to block me on YouTube if I kept contacting them. And I mean, I'm outright heartbroken, and you know, this person wants me to read her words. I actually couldn't read that. I actually had to do it with a counselor because that's how devastated I was. I've had to, you know, and I still have to probably need some counseling just for that now too. So it was just really terrible. So if anybody wants to be a good friend to me, I'm all for that. Like, I'm really just hurt because I've established this relationship with this person for 5 years, and to just have it be turned off in a day, I mean, that was just heartbreaking. And she's like all upset with me, but the thing is I'm really heartbroken and upset with her, because once she found out that Dennis was dying, she like stopped contacting us. She just didn't want anything to do with us. And if you can't be there during the hardest time in my life, why would I even want you to be part of my life during the good times? Because I am going to have a lot of good times. I'm going to have a lot of, you know, hopefully I can have a date again and, you know, go on dates and, you know, have a girlfriend. And my ultimate goal would be to, you know, obviously my goal is to transition. I want to be a guy. That's what I am. I just want to be a guy on the outside. I want to, I want to be able to, get married to a woman and have children and hopefully establish some type of independent business for myself and support her in what she wants to do and have her support me in what I want to do. I definitely want children, and I wouldn't mind moving, just I'd rather do it after my transition is completely over. But I wouldn't mind moving out of state if that's what I needed to do to better my life. I don't mind being here, but it doesn't mean I have to be here forever either. But my biggest thing is to be able to, have a family. That's what I want. I want to be able to enjoy Christmas the way a father enjoys Christmas with their children and watching their kids open up gifts and seeing the happy-go-lucky selves in them. And, so, I'm hoping that, I can get that in life. Now, I understand I'm only 5 feet tall, and I have to work extra hard because even though I'm only 5 feet tall, I need to show that good things come in small packages. So I'm hoping I can find somebody that can love me for me. And it might be harder because I'm a reborn artist, and I'm going to be a guy and a reborn artist, not a girl and a reborn artist. So it's really finding that happy medium. I thought that me being so detached from the babies was not normal, and I've talked to some friends, and they're like, listen, when I'm depressed, I don't play with my babies either. So I feel a little better about knowing that I'm not alone in that, so I'm happy with that. So let me just explain to you. So I don't like cooking. I hate cooking. I really hate cooking. But I found ways to eat really, really healthy in literally under 15 minutes. It might take you 20 after you're preparing it, depending on how you want to do it. But it's really quick. So you got your baked potato. What I do is I cook this for 6 minutes in the wrapper, because it says you can do it in the wrapper, ready to microwave, blah, 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 in wrapper for 6 to 8 minutes. So I do it for 6 minutes, and I think I'm going to try for 5 this time, just to, warm it up in here. And then I take the inside out, and then I mash it, and then I put some cinnamon and butter. And the butter I use is simple ingredient butter. So it's expensive, but it's like this stuff right here. So it's literally just cream from Ireland. I know it's expensive, but sometimes you have to buy things that are a little bit more expensive too. And then they have these bags now that in the bag, you can cook them right in the bag, 3 minutes. So microwave in bag, ready in 3 minutes. And the nice thing about this, when you're a single person, is this is like 2 or 3 servings. So you're already cooking it, it's already ready, it's done, and then you're saving the other part for another meal, and it's already cooked and ready to go. So that's really cool. And then you can either do chicken or whatever you like to do. Tonight we're going to just have some shrimp with this. You like to add some of your protein, and it's 11 shrimp is a serving, so that would be enough for me. And then if I wanted to have some dessert, I would probably have some fruit maybe for dessert. So, and that's really it. So I wanted to give you guys an update. That is the update. I'm still working on my mental health. I've been having a really hard time in the last 2 weeks, and we're hoping that we can resolve this issue pretty fairly quickly. I don't know. See, I'm so sensitive to medicine. I don't feel comfortable not being hospitalized while trying a new medication, but I don't have time. I really want to exercise, and I'm hoping that I can do this without medicine. Please, just let me do this without meds. I'd like that so much better. But we will see, And, I don't mind doing the Risperidol, but I really don't want a mood stabilizer if I can help it. I need to be able to try and do this on my own. But anyways, that's really all I have to tell you. If anybody wants to reach out to me, I have all my stuff down below. Don't forget to enter into the giveaway, and we will talk soon. If you like this video, don't forget to like down below. Feel free to leave any comments. Thank you guys for all your love, and please subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here the next time.